Hello, crafty friends. I have another mini album share for you, and this probably isn't what you think it's going to be. That this is actually documenting a scrapbook weekend at my local scrapbook store crop that they have, and this was actually from July 2024. And so as one of the free gifts on our table that we actually got the 2-pack of these spiral bound albums. And what I typically do with my pictures from each crop that I go to, that I have this little tote that I like to keep them in. And normally I make little albums like this that have a little magnet in them, and then little flips and things to include all of the pictures that we've taken. And so this is a little peek of a different one that I went to with my friends. And I'll just keep showing you the rest of it here. So I made a little waterfall. And so they always have a big photo op area, and so this happened to be a camping one. Well, the album that I'm going to show you next is, they had a beach vibe. So weekend vibes, got my flamingo on there, MB for memory bound. And so here we go. So I actually happen to be the only one from my main core group that came. And so this lady here, Hope, that she had a group of friends, and I had sat with her before and a couple of these friends, and so they let me join the flock. So they actually got these t-shirts made that, let's see, I think at the top it says Our Flock, and so it has a flamingo on it. And so I just put everybody's name on there. And we also got some of the chipboard pieces from 49 and Market. I can't remember what the collection is. Is it Sunburst is what it was. And so then I think I can't remember if we also got the laser cuts or if I picked those up. But so I had several things that I used from my stash. I don't know if this was part of the laser cuts or if it was just a different pink butterfly from one of the other collections that had a lot of butterflies in it. And so here I am taking my solo picture. And so here's the photo op with the beach scene, and they had floaties there, and beach towels and things like that. And pretending I was on the beach. So this was just this actually was a scrap from my scrap bin, but the rest of these things were actually, so I think this was one piece that came together, and so I used the rest of it down here, just to add some color underneath my photo. Here is another one, me being goofy with the pineapples there, but just a couple little layering clusters around my photo. Again, another die cut flamingo from my stash. These actually I think I got like at the dollar store forever ago. I thought it'd be a fun way to include them on this album here. And let's see. So we had a little electrical issue at first when we started setting up, and so we had to redo all the cords underneath our entire table. So here is Kelly, the owner of Memory Bound, and Jessica underneath the table. And so here I am in my spot further down the row to working on the cords so everybody could have power as needed. And then these are the 4 that actually organize and set up and really put together a fantastic crop. So there's usually about like 150, mostly women. We have had a few men come as well, some husbands maybe, but they organize everything. And so this time they got tropical shirts with the owner of the store, Kelly, her picture, and actually I think the rest of their pictures are on the shirts as well in various places. So we thought that was all hilarious. And so just another one of how much fun it is. And one more. And then the same, so the catering, they always cater in food for us for lunch and dinner. And so the crops usually go from Friday at noon until Sunday at 4. So we get dinner, lunch, dinner, and lunch. And this is Val. She loves taking care of us, that she works in the catering service area with all the food. And so she always seems to come up with a costume to go with the theme of whatever the crop is. And so she got her picture taken in front of the photo op as well. So this is how she served dinner to us one night. So she's always a lot of fun. And that is pretty much wrapping up this. So then when I realized that this would fit into this, while it does stand up taller than the rest of them, it still fits in widthwise. So that's what I documented this particular carpet. So if you have any questions for me about the box or anything that I used here, or just want to chat with me, leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye.